Remembrance is it's a big thing in the Royal Marines. You get taught all about that right from day one in training. Comacchio, that's like the one memorial date that's linked to 4-3. I think it's important for the modern Royal Marine to remember events like Lake Comacchio. It just highlights the ethos and the core values.
2025 marks the 80th anniversary of the end of the Second World War, and for 4-3 Commando, that marks the 80th anniversary of the Battle of Comacchio, where the Royal Marines were awarded their last Victoria Cross for the actions of Corporal Thomas Hunter, VC. The original 4-3 Commando was raised for the first time in the middle of the Second World War, 1943, and they were attempting in 1945 to push Axis forces out of Italy once and for all. And then the unit that we have today really came into being in 2012 when what was up until then known as the Fleet Protection Group Royal Marines was renamed 4-3 Commando. As the 80th anniversary approaches, we'll send a wreath party out to Comacchio to commemorate the fallen there. We are conducting a speed march at Achnacarry, which is the original Commando training centre for Commando forces from the Second World War. And we have the honour of hosting the First Minister of Scotland, Mr John Swinney.
Thomas Peck Hunter is my late uncle. He was killed in action in the Royal Marines at Lake Comacchio on the 3rd of April 1945. The 80th anniversary of the Battle at Comacchio is significant for me because it's the battle at which my late uncle lost his life. He was a young man who was part of the forces that were trying to liberate Europe from fascism. He deployed astonishing courage and bravery. His troops were under fire in an area of open ground. It was clear they faced enormous danger, and my uncle seized a Bren gun. He ran across open ground, and as a consequence of that, it allowed his troop to get to a position of safety. Some weeks later, he was posthumously awarded the Victoria Cross by King George VI. I find myself in the unusual position of now being the First Minister of Scotland and able to represent the connection between that office in Scotland with one of the great sons of our country who laid down his life in an act of bravery in 1945. And if we don't remember the past, we'll not be able to avoid the mistakes in the future.